In this video, we'll introduce you to some of our key online systems that are relevant to parents. Please note, depending on when you are viewing this, some of these systems may have been updated. You'll see on the screen the college's key systems include My St. Peter's, the College Learning Management System Firefly, Synergetic, Community Portal, My Student Account, Online Payments, and the St. Peter's app. Please note, you can use the chapter markers in the description of this YouTube video to jump directly to a particular section. If you ever need help with your account, you can contact the IT help desk at Indooroopilly on 33776253 or at Springfield on 34703838 or via email at itsupport@stpeters.qld.edu.au. When you go to My St. Peter's, you will be prompted for a St. Peter's login. This is where you enter your parent username and password. Your username includes an ID number followed by @stpeters.qld.edu.au. Although this format is as an email address, parents do not receive a college email account. This is just how the user credentials are managed. Your child will also be allocated an ID number and a username with the same structure that they use to log into college services and as an email account. Depending on the age of your child, you will be able to set your child's initial password with them before they arrive, or they will be supported to set their password at school. This will also be used to set up their BYO device if that is relevant for the year level. Before initiating a password change process on an account, please check that the ID or email address you have used is your number and not a student's account. A key tip with using our systems is that if something doesn't look right, make sure that you are logged in with your account and not your child's or another parent. There's a logout button at the bottom of the mystpeters.com page should you need to change the user that is logged in. My St. Peter's is accessible via the URL mystpeters.com. We recommend bookmarking this page in your web browser for quick and easy access. By starting at My St. Peter's, your login process is centralised, allowing secure links to the college's other systems without additional logins. The bonus is you don't need to remember the URL or web address. My St. Peter's is also linked from the college website under the Quick Links menu. Once you have logged in, you will see links to the following services: Firefly, which is the college's learning management system. The community portal is a key location for parents. This is the place where you can update your personal information and view details such as fee statements, timetables, and report cards. My Student Account is where you can add funds to your child's student card to purchase items on campus. Online Payments is where you can pay for specific events and activities as well as your school fees. Let's start with Firefly. This system provides an online platform for teaching and learning. To access it from My St. Peter's, click on where it says My Firefly Account. In Firefly, parents have access to information relating to their child and their child's learning, as well as general information pages. Some of the learning content is only visible to students and their teachers. If you want to see more of what your child does on Firefly, you can ask your child to show you how they use this tool to support their learning. When you log into Firefly, you will see the parent dashboard. The dashboard is a location that links to other resources in the college and contains user-specific links to parts of the Firefly site. For example, the first column includes quick links to your child or children's profile pages, while links to the school calendar, newsletter, and college maps can be found on the right-hand side. The bookmarks list allows you to quickly find the pages that you have been most recently recommended or pages that you have selected to bookmark within Firefly. The dashboard also contains navigation buttons linking to other St. Peter's online systems and to common services and information. The navigation options in Firefly are shown in the grey section to the left, or when viewing on a mobile device, from the link labelled Menu with 3 lines at the top left. This menu is user-specific. Parents have a link to the dashboard, a link to your child or children's profile, the resources menu, messages, although email is used more frequently, the apps menu that links to other St. Peter's sites, and the search option and your profile page. When your child logs into their Firefly account, they have a different dashboard and a different menu. They have a task link where they can view all their active tasks and a planner link where they can view their timetable with due tasks listed and also set their own personal tasks if they choose to use Firefly as a time management tool. Let's look at the Your Child menu. If you have more than one child at the college, it will be labelled Your Children instead, and the menu will list the names of each child as a separate link. There is also a direct link to each child's profile on your dashboard. This is a quick way to view timetables, reports under the heading Documents, posts they have made, tasks and feedback given to your child. For example, here is a primary years student profile. There is some timetabled classes and some blog entries listed. For secondary students, the timetable will be more detailed, and depending on their year level, there will be tasks to do and overdue tasks listed as well. There are also marks and feedback for assessments that have been set and marked on Firefly. Underneath each section on the page, there is a link to view more information, and this is also available via the tabs at the top. You can click on the Timetable tab to view your child's timetable in day or week view and click through the navigation to look at specific dates. Clicking on Tasks will show more detail about tasks assigned to your child. It will also list tasks that have been set via Microsoft Teams. The Marks and Feedback section is currently used for all summative tasks in Year 11 and 12. Some of these results will be listed as provisional if they are awaiting approval from the QCAA. Where applicable, criteria, results and comments will be provided as either an attachment or directly in Firefly. Most of the site content in Firefly is located within the Resources menu. Parts of the site will be available to you depending on which sub-school your child is in. This tab allows you to navigate to pages you have access to. Parents can access their relevant sub-school as well as college life and organisational information sections. The sub-school sections are organised mainly by year levels for primary years and by curriculum information and subject pages for secondary. If you do not have a child in the primary years, you can skip to the section in this video labelled Using Firefly in Secondary. Students in the primary years use Firefly for various reasons and in age-appropriate ways. Examples of use include access to learning materials, home learning and parent blogs. The typical use for primary students and parents may vary slightly between Indooroopilly and Springfield. Typically, the use of Firefly in younger year levels is more focused on organising resources and communication with parents. Resource pages are organised by year level. These include a rich range of learning resources. These are organised by units of inquiry and subject areas. Parents can find information about their child's class, including teacher details, timetables, and some of the learning resources. There are additional areas of information for specialist subjects and services. You will have access only to the year levels that your children are in. Parents will also have access to the parent-focused information within the Resources menu with details on P6 curriculum, pastoral care, and a section called Primary Parent Information. This is an example of a year-level page with resources organised by subjects and PYP units of inquiry and a year-level blog. Each year level in primary years has a cohort-wide or a class-level blog where teachers post weekly reflections, achievements and information for parents. As a parent, you may receive a page recommendation or email from the class teacher with a link to each blog entry. This slide shows how you can access your child's class information and blog from the Resources menu. Select the year level from the Primary Years category, then click on the year level information, then on your child's class, and then on the blog. However, in many cases, your teachers will email you with a link or recommend a page to access it. We recommend that parents make a Firefly bookmark to their child's year level page by clicking on the Bookmark Page option in the Bookmark menu at the very bottom of the page. If you do not have a child in secondary, you can skip to the next section in this video. Key information relevant to you as a parent is also available in the Resources menu for parents of secondary school students. This includes access to curriculum and pastoral pages, subject information, as well as the assessment calendar relevant to your child's year level. The learning content within the Secondary Years menu is organised by subject area. When you click on a subject area, you will be able to see links to the course pages relevant to your child's year level. For example, when the English section is viewed as a parent of children in Year 8 and 10, the English courses for Year 8 and 10 are visible. Parents have access to key information about the course, such as course outline and assessment overviews, resources used, and teaching staff information. To access a subject page, you can go to the department homepage and you will see the subjects relevant to your child's year level. This is a view of a parent with a child in Year 8 and another in Year 11. Click on the subject page you want to see. This is an example page that shows the structure. In addition to what you see here, students also have access to subpages as shown with the icons at the top of this page. Their teachers can add specific content and resources to facilitate learning for their classes. The core subject information is visible to parents and answers most of the questions you might have about the course, including an overview, assessment details, resources used, and in most cases, the teachers' names and email addresses. You can also easily view all contact details for your child's teachers in the community portal, which will be shown in the next section of this video. Year level pages show information relevant to each cohort. A common request from parents is access to their child's assessment calendar. For secondary Indooroopilly, assessment calendars are found in the junior high or senior school curriculum sections under their year level page. These calendars show the assessments for all subjects in the year level and undergo a review process to balance the timing and load. At Springfield, the assessment calendars are located within the pastoral care sections as Word documents linked to from your child's year level page. You might like to make a Firefly bookmark for pages you access frequently. This is an example of what the calendar looks like. The left is Indooroopilly and the right is Springfield. It is not unique to your child, it's the whole cohort. Your child will need to identify their own assessment items. Some classes will also use tools such as Microsoft Teams and OneNote to support learning and teaching. Where this is the case, the information should be specified on the course page with links for the students to use to access these resources. If there is content on Firefly, Teams or OneNote that you are not able to see with your parent access, we encourage you to sit with your child and have you show them these resources through their account. If you are looking for specific content on the site, you can also use the search option to search for pages containing relevant keywords. Search results appear whilst you are typing, and this can help to refine your search based on the results. If you press enter, a list of results is displayed. If this doesn't include the information you are looking for, you can search again using the text box and drop down criteria at the top of the search results page. An extra tip is that you have your own menu linked to your Firefly profile. This is a way you can access bookmarks and other things, but also where you can check who is logged in and log out if another user needs to access this device when it is a shared device. When accessing Firefly on a mobile device, it is recommended to download the Firefly for Parents app. This app retains login details and allows recommended links to be easily opened in the phone's web browser. Upon first opening the app, a prompt will appear requesting the school code. Enter St. Peter's, written as one word, without spaces. For further assistance with Firefly, you can view the FAQs linked to on the Navigating St. Peter's online page or contact the IT Help Desk on 33776253 for Indooroopilly and 34703838 for Springfield, or email itsupport@stpeters.qld.edu.au. Next, we'll look at the community portal, which is also accessible from My St. Peters. This system allows parents to view and update their own details and those of their children, view reports, see contacts and other details, as well as book parent-teacher interviews. While students can access this tool, they do not have access to as much information as parents. If there are options missing from what you expect to see in this tool, check that it says your name in the Logged In As area. For example, when a parent-teacher interview booking session is open to you, you will be able to see this option in your parent account, as these are not visible if you are logged in with a student-level account. On many of the pages on the right-hand side, there is a list of people related to your account. Depending on which page you are on, parent or student names will appear. Selecting a different name will show the information relating to that person. The Results tab is at this stage only used for Years 11 and 12 as part of continuous reporting and formal tasks. This has been custom configured to display a table with task details, marks, and a link to where the feedback is provided on Firefly. When you click on this link, you will be redirected to a Firefly page with your child's results shown against success criteria. Note that some of these results will be provisional and are awaiting confirmation through QCAA processes. The My Details page allows you to update your contact details and includes important information such as medical, legal, dietary requirements, and emergency contacts for your children. On this page, the names are shown as tabs across the top rather than on the right. To make a change to the details, click on the Edit button for that section, make the changes, and then click Save. The changes may not be immediately visible as the official change still needs to be reviewed and made by a person on site. The Finance page allows you to view statements and receipts for invoices such as school fees. Items that required you to put in a debtor ID in our online payment system will be displayed on this list. This won't include payments that don't require a debtor ID field, such as topping up a My Student account. However, as explained in the online payments section, receipts are sent to the nominated email address. The Timetable page shows a detailed list of the selected child's timetable for the current day. Underneath this, the full 5 or 10-day timetable for your child is shown. This includes class name, room, and teacher. You can also jump to a particular date in the system should you need to check your child's past or future class at a specific date and time. The Interviews tab displays active parent-teacher interview sessions and allows you to select a time to book. If there are no active sessions for your child, you will not see options available to book. To book during an active session, click the Avail link for the teacher you wish to meet at the time you would like. If you have more than one child, choose a different child on the right of the screen and repeat the steps. You will be asked to confirm the booking time with a yes or no. Once you have finished booking, you can choose to print your appointment times. You can also cancel appointments in the same place as well. The Reports tab is where end of semester reports are accessible. Each report is available for you to download as a PDF file or view in your browser. All of your child's reports are available by clicking on the drop-down menu next to Document Date Range and choosing All as shown. Students can also view their reports in the Community Portal. After reports are available in the Community Portal, they are also published to a student's profile page on Firefly. The Contact Us page is a really useful list for parents. It displays all the academic and co-curricular contacts for the child selected to the right of the page. While for some contacts a phone number is displayed, we recommend using email as the first point of contact as teachers are busy teaching during the workday. Additional contacts are collated onto a Firefly page relevant to each subschool or on a relevant curriculum page. If you know the name or role of the person, using the Firefly search function can assist you in obtaining contact details. The Parent Directory page on the Community Portal allows you to opt into sharing your contact details with other parents. You must share at least one contact method to see the directory of other parents that have agreed to share contact details for your year level. The Attendances tab shows when your child has been marked absent by teachers or administrators in our system. You can adjust the view to display a specific year and semester and filter it to be a specific class. The My Student Account option is simply a link to the student account system for Tuckshop and printing. This system is explained in a different section of this video. For further assistance with Community Portal, you can view the FAQs linked to on the Navigating St Peter's online page or contact the IT Help Desk on 3377 6253 for Indooroopilly and on 3470 3838 for Springfield, or via email itsupport@stpeters.qld.edu.au. When you click on My Student Account from mystpeters.com, you can view and manage accounts for each of your children at the college. This tool is mainly used to add funds for your child to purchase items at one of the college's cafes or tuckshop locations using their student ID card. For printing, students are given an allocated amount each semester. If their printing needs go over this, the funds from their My Student account can be allocated to printing. The key parts of the navigation are shown here. To add funds, click on Recharge. Enter the desired amount, then click on Proceed to Payment. You can either log in or make a payment with a credit card. The receipt is displayed on screen and also sent to your email. There is no need to make separate payments for each child. You can add funds to one account and then transfer to another. Click on Transfer Funds on the account to transfer from. Select the account to transfer to, enter the amount to transfer, then click the Submit Transfer button. Online orders is used in locations that offer pre-order and delivery. Most students, though, purchase in person at either Cafe 45, the Grandstand Cafe, or Hearts Cafe. To place an order, select the options from the relevant categories and add the quantity for items, then proceed to payment. In the History section, you can view recent purchases by your child. The Manage section allows you to edit and manage the account. In the Account Details tab, you can set the daily spend limit and low balance notification. On the Message tab, you can customize a message to appear on screen at the time of purchase. In the Prohibited Items list, you can set items that you do not want your child to purchase. For further assistance with My Student Account, you can view the FAQs linked to on the Navigating St Peter's online page or contact the IT Help Desk on 3377 6253 for Indooroopilly and 3470 3838 for Springfield, or via email itsupport@stpeters.qld.edu.au. Another system that is accessible from the My St Peter's portal is online payments. This is also accessible from the college website via the quick links and selecting payments. The online payments site is a secure online store that allows parents to pay for school tuition and enrolment fees, various activities, donations, and more. You do not need to be logged in to be able to make payments, but it makes the process more efficient. There are 5 main menu items that parents can use to locate the items that they want to make a payment for. Activities and general payments for Indooroopilly and Springfield and donations. These areas expand to reveal subcategories. For some subcategories, there is an additional list to select a specific item from. For school fees and some other options, payment is linked to the debtor account, which is the ID of the parent listed as the main authority for payment of fees. If you selected to be a debtor for your child's account, then this is the same number as the ID you use to log in. When you enter this number, the system will recognise your details. For tuition fees, the amount owing and invoice number is automatically added. The receipts for payment items that are linked with your debtor account can be viewed in the Finance tab in the Community portal. Items that do not require a debtor account will be sent as an email to the nominated email address that is entered on the payment form. There are a range of specific payments for special events and activities such as sports, excursions, tours, subscriptions, co-curricular requirements, and replacement diaries. If you are directed by a coordinator, coach, or teacher to pay for an item, it is likely that it will be in one of these lists. Items are added to your cart, just like in other online stores. You can select to continue shopping to add more items. If you are topping up the funds on your child's student card via My Student Account and purchasing another item, it is recommended that you add the recharge amount via MSA first. Add that to your cart and then select additional items from the online payment menu. On checkout, you can choose to use a login to securely retain credit card details for future payments or manually enter the details each time. For further assistance with online payments, you can view the FAQs linked to on the Navigating St. Peter's online page or contact the IT Help Desk on 3377 6253 for Indooroopilly or 34703838 for Springfield, or via email itsupport@stpeters.qld.edu.au. Parents may also access content and information via the college website. This is where the college calendar, newsletters, and other key information is available. You will also be directed to specific welcome packages for the relevant sub-schools to help you get started. The St. Peter's app is available for download from the Apple and Google Play app stores. This tool is a convenient way to view school calendars, newsletters, links, contacts, and maps. Parents can use the settings to choose to subscribe to categories of information for things like sporting and music information, including dates for activities such as training, fixtures, rehearsal, and performances. The college uses the app to push important announcements and reminders such as cancellations, late arrivals back from an event, and notifications of situations such as evacuation and lockdown drills. There is also a convenient link to access mystpeters.com where you can follow the prompts to log into and access other systems mentioned in this video. In addition, year levels and class groups often have a WhatsApp group for parents and carers, and there is a St. Peter's Helping Hand Facebook group as well. We hope that this video has provided a useful orientation to parents on navigating St. Peter's online. Remember that if you require technical assistance with your parent account, you can call IT on 3377 6253 for Indooroopilly and 34703838 for Springfield, or via email itsupport@stpeters.qld.edu.au.